Alright guys, real quick here, gonna go over my new favorite build, which is pretty much my old favorite build. I just changed a few things around and I really like it. Again, I'm running 2-piece Gloom, 2-piece Vithu, 2-piece of Grace of the Flatulent, ha ha ha. Uh, Running the Condemned Vortex on the chest. Running the 2 times shield charge. Basically, shield charge max. Charges increased by 1. Chambers of Exhaustion. Tromp down. I haven't I hadn't played with this much before, but I love it. I absolutely love this. I've got Grimcrack Buckler on and Tumult. Tumult is really the turning point on this build. I saw someone play with this, man, and let me go over to my abilities here. I can show you. So my Tumult does 36,541, wow, point 0.4 damage to all nearby enemies over 4.3 seconds. So that's pretty decent damage per second. Not it's pretty similar to Condemn, but I can throw this anywhere. It's not following me on my helmet. It's not, it's not just laying wherever I am at the time. So it's super versatile. I like it. You can attack from range with it. Chambers of Exhaustion, you drop it, it chains any enemy that's in that circle, and when they leave, they get stunned. Unless they, wait it out. But if they wait it out, they get popped with 14k damage. Shield charge, obviously, it's great. You gotta teleport. Rushes to targeted enemy, dealing 13k damage to all nearby enemies, and stuns the target for 3 seconds, knocking back other nearby enemies. That's really great. So I can stun an enemy, smack him with Vortex, smack him with, drop this on top of him, drop this on top of him. If I play the Vortex right, I can pull him out of Changes of Exhaustion and stun him, and then even stun him again with the shield charge. It's almost just like you could almost get away with just button mashing in a lot of scenarios. That's pretty much it. Alright, while I'm at it, I'll show I'm building up Cursling. Where is that description? 15% when attack to release a burst of light that blinds all nearby enemies, causing total loss of control 3.3 seconds. Cannot occur more often than once every 20 seconds. And I deal increased damage to blinded enemies. Increases chance to find magic items. It's nice. It's really nice. I played around with the shield glare. I just can't really get shield glare to do what I want it to do in PvP reliably. So right now, I love this. This is my build. I do want to try some things out on the new legendaries when I get them. But till then, this is what I'm running. I'm stacking damage, armor. Oh man, I don't know why, but this thing always, I have to put it back in every time. Armor, and what is this? Potency. That's potency. No, that's resistance. So my stats: 12, 113. Sorry, not 12, 236. And obviously resonance 2920 until I get curve sling till level 10. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, I like the fortitude on this. I'll take the 2 points in damage that I lose. I'll show you Paragon real quick. Just kind of round out the guide here. Nice quick guide. I've posted some videos of gameplay. I'm not gonna. You can just check them out. Damage 4,000. Life, I got 8,000. That's not really intentional. Resistance 280. Potency 60. Armor pen 80. Armor 372. So I got a Vanquisher. I just grabbed the damage. And this just to get the damage. Survivor. This is the one place I could potentially clean it up a little bit. I meant to test and see if this procs in PvP. It reads like it shouldn't, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This definitely does. This is great. This stacks with your punish block chance. It stacks with your gear block chance. Whenever you drop below 30% life, gain 33% or 35% increased block chance for 6 seconds. And this triggers too. 35% increased movement speed and move unhindered through monsters for 6 seconds. That's actually unhindered through everything. So you get insane block chance, stacks up, over 80% if you got everything stacked. If you got like 20% block chance on your just gear, and you have punish active, and you get unyielding, you take less damage for missing health. This is great. I kind of fluctuate between this and Gladiator in PvP. You can switch while you're in a battleground. I start with Gladiator. Once I get hit with that, you know what I mean? Once I get hit with that, proc my cheat death, then I switch to this because it gives. Yeah, of course, this is only, below the 30% life, but this unyielding, that is all the time. Yeah, my cooldowns are pretty low, especially compared to the Gladiator. And I closed that whole thing out. Treasure Hunter, I've got just enough to get to the damage here. Gladiator, I don't like the traps. I don't use the traps. So I've got the struck by effect. Uses duration of loss of control. I really don't notice when I don't have that. Cheat death is really what you run Gladiator for. But cooldown is 210 seconds. Rapid recovery reduces your cooldowns a little bit. Soldier, I just came down to grab the damage. Had to go through resistance. Mastermind, again, just the damage. I am now working on this armor. Had to grab some potency, which not potency, armor pen. I love armor pen, but I'm playing around with stacking armor right now. This one, armor, damage, boom. Brawler, armor, skill, damage. Duelist, damage. I had to pick up all this resistance to get to this damage, but damage is your number one stat that you want to stack. Period. It affects obviously how much damage you do, but also a lot of the gems, a lot of your shields proc based on your damage. Let me see. Hold on. This is the only one that's based on like max life, as far as I know. Your other shields, like your Frozen Heart, that's based on damage. What else? Phoenix Ashes, based on damage. Base damage. Yeah, I'll go ahead and end this because I think that covers it all. Any questions? Hit me in the comments. I try to keep up with the questions, and yeah. And I want to throw out there, I do take you guys' suggestions. I do play around with them. I'm trying to think. Someone suggested something to me and I ended up liking it. But yeah, this is what I run right now. I have a theory on some of the condemned stuff with the new build, but I gotta get those essences first. Stay tuned and have fun.